Hey YouTube, what's up? I'm coming at you here with kind of a quick little video. This is my new toy that I just picked up. Kind of missed the first part on this. Picked this Stihl 026 Pro up for $100. Bought it pretty much as is condition. Everything looked about as grimy as this does right here. And I did what I could to clean it up. That orange looked about as bad as that white there. You could see just barely when I scratched off on this decal for a little bit. It says 026. You can tell by the decomp port, and it's got the adjustable oiler underneath as well as the plastic handle and everything else. Newer style air filter. This is an 026 Pro. But yeah, everything was super rusty. But the reason that I figured this wouldn't be too bad of a buy at $100 was I got in there and that cylinder and piston, I don't know if I'm getting a good shot of that, but that cylinder and piston were just absolutely spotless. Even so, this came without a muffler on it. That was the one part that I had to buy for it that I know of for sure, before I can get it running and figure out what all else I need to do to it. But it had phenomenal compression. I've got the decomp down right now, but otherwise it hardly will let you pull up on it before you start to feel the compression on it. But yeah, so like I said, I'm coming in kind of part way. I've got the muffler on the way. As soon as I get that, I can start filling it up with fluids, figuring out the timing, everything else like that. Just trying to see what I can do to get it running. Alright, we're back with the 026 Pro that I got. It's by no means completely dialed in. I'm not the best with carburetors when it comes down to tuning, especially tuning by ear since I don't have a tack. But we'll see here. Got that muffler, got it thrown on there, got it filled up with fluids. I did a basic tune-up on it. I replaced pretty much all the filters, all the lines. Let's see. The actual air filter I didn't replace, I just cleaned it out really well with, I ended up using, I think, starter fluid or carb cleaner, I forget which. Let's see here. You can't get a good look from here. I replaced the intake boot, the impulse line, and the fuel line, as well as the fuel filter, because I pretty much didn't trust any of the rubber components anymore. Got it all put back together. Got it set to factory carb settings for now, and then from there I'll figure everything out. This is not technically a cold start. I just had this running a few minutes ago, but I'm gonna fire it up and let you guys see it run. I probably don't even need to choke it if it's... Let me try and do this one-handed, folks. Let's see if this works. Ah. Boot's a little big to go on the handle. See there, it fires up. Seems to be running pretty well at factory settings for right now. One thing I will say, compression's not exactly what I said it was. It's not hanging by the cord. So it's got a little bit lower compression for now. But I got this off for $100, put $30 worth of parts into it between the muffler and the rubbers, so I'm doing pretty good for an old pro saw. Future plans for this saw include, I'm probably gonna paint that bar just to keep it from rusting. I had to really sand on it to get some of that rust off. It was really rusty. Obviously file the chain. I'm probably going to use high temp engine enamel because that's what I got, and I bet it'll probably work pretty well for a bar, handle the heat pretty well. Let's see. Any other plans that I have for this at the moment is I'm probably going to do a little redneck muffler port on it at some point. Probably just going to come out of the front. I don't trust myself to be able to brass on a side port or do any of that kind of stuff. I'm really just getting into saws, just getting started. So any little bit of bump in power I can get. And also, just judging by how old it is and that little bit of compression loss, I'm probably going to pick up a spare cylinder, sorry, not cylinder, piston, at some point. Found a guy selling OEM Stihl pistons for pretty good price, pretty fair price, especially compared to some of the other options. If it comes down to it, I'm not afraid to put on a Meteor or a maybe even a Farmer Tech cylinder, do anything that I can for it. But yeah, for right now, that's how the saw is. It's running, it's going to get nice and sharp, and it's going to start cutting, and it's going to start making all the money that I put into it back. So that's it for this video. Yeah, we'll see what this saw can do in the future, especially run it up next to the 044, or at least running in conjunction with it. So yeah, that's it for this video. Like, subscribe, do what you got to do. I'll see you all in the next one.